but she aimed for custody to shift hopes from daughter to granddaughter. What a Hollywood start. Grandma, trying to win over Molly, shows up with the latest laptop, complete with advanced algebra, but Molly's like, that stuff. I mastered that when I was 6. She's now studying differential equations. Grandma sees Molly's potential and thinks, I'd better hurry. This only fueled her determination to take Molly away. Facing her daughter's strong will, she was gearing up for battle. Frank stood firm to protect Molly, thinking, no way I'll let this happen again. And Grandma didn't hold back either. She showed no remorse for her daughter's death, viewing her perceived weakness as failings. Ouch. Ultimately, the mother and daughter parted on bad terms, but Grandma wasn't backing down. She took the custody battle straight to court C, and you know the real fight was about to be. Grandma hired a lawyer, using Molly's past to smear Frank, alleging illegal removal. She claimed, with a matched confidence, that Frank's finances couldn't provide a stable life for Molly C. She was ready to call in the cavalry. Frank's black attorney remained calm and wise, deftly dismantling the opposing arguments with a few powerful lines. See, it was a triumph for brains over brawn. After hearing this, the judge couldn't help but break into a smile, and the atmosphere in the courtroom instantly became much more relaxed. Everyone was probably thinking to themselves, now this is some really entertaining drama. The first hearing wrapped up on a light note, though Frank still held the legal guardian title for Molly. Grandma got the 2-day pass with Molly and took her to a mighty water-tech-loving grandma. She hoped to broaden her granddaughter's horizons, and they stood before a wall covered in historical photos. Grandma tells Molly that the wall features the 7 great unsolved problems in math, and only those who conquer them are real mathematicians. After hearing that, Molly decided she'd hang her own photo there one day. See what an ambitious little girl. Then Grandma took her into an empty classroom and brought in a renowned math professor to test Molly's genius. See, no pressure at all. But when faced with a challenging problem on the board, Molly struggled to find the answer. See, she must have wished for a cheat sheet. Clearly, this problem was Molly's ultimate test, but it looked like she was just hoping to doodle on the board instead. See, such a creative little girl. Grandma was disappointed, thinking the professor was being tricky, but in reality, the problem was just a dead. Molly pointed out that no one could solve the problem anyway. See, that girl's got some serious smarts. So, Grandma took Molly back to the classroom, where Molly not only spotted the error but also quickly solved the question. See, what a mind-blowing moment. This revelation shocked the professor and strengthened Grandma's resolve for custody. See, what drama. 2 days flew by like a blink, and Molly was back with her uncle, excitedly describing Grandma's luxurious and spacious home as if they had travelled through. He couldn't stop raving about the grand piano, but deep in his innocent heart, that warm and loving little house was his true home. He considered his uncle the closest family, but Frank felt the storm brewing in his heart. See, talk about a sensitive guy. He worried if his choices could fulfill Molly's dream life compared to her mother's affluence. He felt torn. Molly needed more than just material wealth. She craved emotional support and companionship. See, that's a heavy responsibility. During the second custody hearing, Grandma was fully prepared, looking like the leading lady in a tragic drama. She pulled out all the stops, revealing the mystery of Molly's father with a dramatic twist. See, what a plot twist. She used big money as bait, struck a secret deal with Molly's father, a real behind-the-scenes operator. The case said he could decide his daughter's future guardian, but when questioned about neglecting Molly, it was drama. He tried to use finding her is like searching for a needle in a haystack as an excuse. See, quite the lazy dad In this tense courtroom, the lawyer asked him to search for Molly online, and believe it or not, he couldn't even spell her full name. This left everyone in the room stunned, thinking, this guy is definitely not winning Dad of the Year. The judge seemed a man like him, indifferent to his daughter and unaware of her name, unworthy of custody. What a joke. The hearing hit a stalemate again, but the father's appearance crushed little Molly's spirit. See, what a tragic situation. Back home, Molly hid in the bathroom, isolating herself and letting the tears flow freely like a flood. See, it was hard. Today, she finally encountered that shadow from her dreams. See, what a twist of fate. But this meeting wasn't the warm reunion she had imagined. It was a wave of emotional turmoil she wasn't ready for. Confusion and pain, akin to tangled vines, entwined deeply within Molly's heart, prompting her to ponder whether her father's presence was truly a burden. Speaking of an unworthy man, to help Molly heal, her uncle took her to a local hospital. See, what a wise uncle indeed. The lobby lights were soft. They sat quietly on a bench with no clear goal. Molly was full of questions, unsure why her uncle brought her here, but his silence hinted at something deeper. Time slipped by in silence until a baby's cry shattered the stillness. See, what a symphony of life and death. That clear and powerful cry pierced the dawn like the first ray of sunlight, illuminating Molly's heart from its web. She witnessed life's birth, felt the family's joy. Life is truly miraculous. She couldn't help but smile, reminding her of her own childhood innocence. See, oh, how beautiful. So happy I did it. In this moment, Molly finally understood her uncle's good intentions, no matter the challenges he faced. And don't forget to like our channel, subscribe, or you'll miss out on more entertaining stories.